Superheroes don't always wear the regular capes with the big S or what have you on the back. And in the case of one hero, his signature item is his running shoes.
He's known as Adventureman, and sure, he's got a cape of sorts, but more of an impact. He's raising money for children's charities, hospitals, and more. Raising a lot of money, and he's running his way across the entire country right now to raise money for sick kids. Today, he's in our area visiting Inova Children's Hospital in Fairfax County. But joining us first from Alexandria, Adventureman himself, Jamie McDonald. Jamie, good to see you. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. It's pretty early, isn't it, really?
It is. Welcome to our area. We're happy you're here.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to be here too.
It's amazing, Jamie, when we think about what you've accomplished. And I know you're in this run across America, but you already did a run all the way across Canada. Do you even know at this point how many miles you've logged?
Oh, it's just stupid, isn't it, really? Yeah, so I've probably logged, Canada was 5,000 miles a few years ago, and then in America now, I'd say I'm probably about to hit the 5,000 mark, or 190 marathons.
Wow. And you do it to help out sick kids. You're the co-founder of the Superhero Foundation, and this comes from a really personal part of you, right? You were once in the same positions that some of these kids are in.
Yeah, so when I was about 5 years old, I looked down at my legs and I couldn't move them. And the doctors eventually discovered that I had this rare spinal condition called syringomyelia, where sometimes I couldn't move my legs. So I spent most of my life in and out of hospital. But my mum, she put this piece of string in the back garden and she said, "Do you want to play tennis?" And I remember feeling like, no, Mum, I really don't. But I went out there and I started cracking the ball, and I just got this love for movement. And I got a lot of help from the hospital around 9 years old, and so all my symptoms gradually disappeared. So about 7 years ago, healthy and well, you know, I am now, I'm actually able to run across a country, and I want to put it to good use. And so, yeah, 7 years ago, I saved up to put a deposit on a house. I went to sign the papers, and I just got this gut feeling in my stomach. I was like, something's wrong. So I didn't get the house, and I'm using my own savings to do these big, stupid adventures to try and give back to hopefully sick kids that might be in the position I was as a kid.
Well, I hope everybody comes out and supports you, because it's quite the effort, and we're seeing the video of you interacting with some of the youngsters here at some of the hospitals, and I know it's a huge effort for you to be able to do this. First, from the running standpoint, you just went from down through California and across the South. That sounds glorious. Now here in Virginia and Washington, it's snowing out there. So I assume, like any other superhero, you're not going to let the weather conditions slow you down?
No, it never stops, does it? So I think one of the greatest challenges was running in the desert in Arizona at the hottest time of year, 120 in the day, and I was dodging kind of scorpions and mountain lions. I've even got video footage. It was pretty hairy, but now I am on the home stretch. I've only got 19 marathons to go, and I guess now it's kind of like, yeah, I'm hitting the snow. So yesterday I ran as it kind of rained, and I was kind of icy cold, but I've been really pushing my body a lot in the last week. I just ran a 75-mile run in one go, and I've done 2 40-mile days. So I'm in a big race against time now to make it to New York City for a big talk to help with the fundraising, but also all these hospital visits to meet the kids. And I just don't want to miss any single one of them. So it just means I got to keep running and do what I do best. Although it's not great to look at. It's probably more like a shuffle.
Jamie, you know, we applaud what you're doing. We know it's all going for a good cause. But how do you maintain, you know, your body? What about the pain that comes with it? I hear from people who do one marathon and, you know, the recuperation, the toenails coming off, the other issues. Like, how do you deal with that part?
That's a really good question. I don't think there's any dodging the pain. I think you've just got to go through it. And I think the hardest part is that when I run a marathon, I've got to wake up the next day and with a sore body and pain here, pain there. And then it's like, we got to go again.
Do it again.
And then you just keep going. You just keep moving. And I think that's a trick, isn't it? Don't
Jamie,
stop.
we're gonna have to wrap things up. But I want to make sure that folks can find out more information. If folks want to be able to help out, just like you're helping the kids, is there a website they can go to?
And follow your travels, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? What would be the best that seems to be making the biggest difference to the support in the journey and donations? If you go and follow me on Instagram or any social media, Adventureman, then you can follow the journey, and I'll be sharing the donate link so you can give from there. And just sharing the journey makes such a difference. So.
Well, we wish you the best on your way up along the East Coast now of the United States to get back up to Maine, and all the visits with the sick children along the way in the hospitals. It's a fantastic thing. So, real-life superhero. We wish you the best, Jamie.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you fancy a run with me?
Maybe...
Steve is actually a runner, Jamie.
Yeah,
so...
but Jamie, I did 2 marathons. The thought of doing just 19 more sounds absolutely horrifying to me. So
we'll leave it to Adventureman.
I'm going to leave that up to you as the
We'll leave it
expert.
to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Jamie. It's 8:36 right now. That's
What a delightful person.
just amazing. Well, I mean, it's great that he's he's given his time and he's
Right.
given his effort and he's given his energy and literally giving his all to help others. So.
And giving us wisdom, too.